Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to your Transformation Tuesday energy reading for the week. As we lean in to the Healing Light Tarot, the messages from the mermaids, and as always, your soul's truth. Allowing ourselves to just meet ourselves where we're at. Setting your intentions for the messages and guidance you're ready to receive. The journey deeper within yourself. Tuning in, letting go. And invite everybody. How are you feeling today? What's been coming up for you? Not before my coffee. Which is funny because I actually do so much stuff before my coffee. I used to be like a wake up and coffee kind of person, but I don't know. Taking a moment to just lean into the gratitude. We started off on the Magician. Today gets to be whatever you choose it to be. Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. Stepping into that energy of who you are, that high vibration, valuing yourself, loving yourself, opening the door, being in the gratitude for everything that you are creating. Opening yourself up, letting it all go. It's there. Allowing yourself to see it, being in the emotions, the moon popping out. Where can you lean into the gratitude for what it is that you're creating? Tapping into your strength. And strength to hold softness. Strength to hold happy endings, wish fulfillments. 12:21 on the clock. Changing your energy to be in that. You're holding on to that future, the happy ending. It's there, living in it, living in, it's already here in this moment. This week. So you have the Fool with the Four of Swords. This is allowing yourself to really journey into your own health, your own awareness, The Four of Swords is resting. It's like restitution. Some places and in some areas it's like rehab, and it's like you're rejuvenating yourself. You're institutionalized. You're institutionalizing you. You're moving forward into it with the Fool and letting go of the Judgment. Allowing yourself to be where you are. You're reframing the mindsets, the narratives, the story. You're starting the new story with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's time to allow yourself to just meet yourself where you are and witness the abundance. You got to remove the blindfolds. It's like, stop lying to yourself. Knight of Swords in the reverse. But you're moving away. To me, this is like, because the Two of Swords is like things are hidden from you, but there's also the Dove. And then with the Knight of Swords, even though it's in the reverse, it's moving this way. So you're moving away from that. You're removing the blindfolds. You're allowing yourself to see the truth. You're recognizing where you're at and taking full ownership over it. You're beginning the journey in the new story. Oh my God. The Knight of Pentacles. You're beginning the journey to the Empress. And it's not about male or female. This is being in the receiving. This Empress keeps showing up. Embodying it. Being in it. I am safe to receive that which I am asking for. You have the wish fulfillments, recreating new connections and environments, relationships. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, allowing yourself to actually be in the emotions, tuning into emotional maturity. You're not showing up in the same energy that you used to. You're showing up differently. Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new contracts. Contracts was literally the first word that I heard. So creating new contracts, stepping into that next level. So if in business you're putting all of the pieces together, doing the paperwork, and if you're moving through oh my God, and then you have the Emperor. But the Emperor is in the reverse. So this to me is like feminine and masculine energy, and there's the Death card. Walking away, transforming. I literally just heard, in order to have something you've never had, you have to become somebody you've never been. Which means that you've got to meet yourself in the aspects and areas of where you've been holding yourself back. What are those mindsets? What are the narratives? What are the stories? What are you not wanting to admit within your own self? And the balance, the light and the dark. Recognizing that you are both, not one or the other. You're allowed to be both. Training. You're retraining your mind. You're meeting yourself, bringing the awareness. You're catching yourself more and more and more. So that what you're doing is recognizing the balance between taking the time to rest, to be in your own emotions, to self-care, to do the work. You're showing up in a different energy and vibration, which is opening new doors for you. It's unlocking new pathways and experiences. it's bringing you, I just heard next level. You're gaining clarity. So yes, you have all of the options and everything. This is also like overwhelm. But to me, in this energy is like, you're making that decision. You're moving forwards. You're finding the clarity about how you're showing up and what it is that you're creating for your life. And you're coming back to the truth of who you are within your soul and finding that balance, doing the work. What is the obstacle and the challenge that they're moving through? So you have the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. This to me is, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, opening yourself up. This is surrender, is what I just heard. Surrender and let go. Hierophant. You are so committed to being that future, being in the embodiment of it. And then letting go of needing to control the how. The Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. This is like dancing and singing and owning the light that you're moving through. Witnessing the energy vibration that you're sitting in. The manners in which you are safe and protected. King of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. So looking to, you've got the Page of Pentacles. So building, you're building the new. You're the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, and then the Ten of Wands. Letting go of the burden. To me, this is really like the Two of Cups, that soulmate energy with the Page of Cups. Allowing yourself to be surprised. Giving yourself the space and permission to reflect on how far you've come. You're showing up differently. You're showing up in a completely different energy. You're allowing yourself, like, rather than, this to me is like, you gotta let go of like always looking for the surprise. You're building, you're being in it, and that's when you get surprised, is when you let go of the way you think your life is supposed to be. What if you just allowed your life to be beautiful and abundant? Looking to the positive, the expansion, the inspiration. And that's not like negating the work that you're still doing. Like, you're not turning a blind eye. This to me is really actually like you're meeting yourself in those depths, because ultimately that soulmate that is the greatest relationship of wholeness is your own. Meeting yourself where you're at, loving yourself. This is like harmonized masculine and feminine energy, being in both the giving and the receiving. And with this is really like looking at that, flipping it around, and beneath it all, right? You're moving into this letting go of the weight, letting go of the struggle, letting go of the challenges and the obstacles. There we go, I'm sorry. You're letting go. You got the Fool is moving through all of this, right? Like going through the emotional maturity, reframing the narratives and the stories, finding the balance within themselves, releasing shame and guilt, allowing themselves Wheel of Fortune. Like it's, you have to open yourself up. If you continue to hold on to this story over here, then you're blocking yourself. But what you're doing is now reflecting on all of the work that you've done. So when you look at where you were 13 years ago, what was the energy and the vibration that you were in compared to where you are today? And when you're doing that, looking at what are the similarities, what are the differences, what is stuff that I am moving through within my own experience, right? It's being able to step out of your own physical human experience, to observe, to wrap in the abundance rather than the not enoughness. Celebrating everything that you've experienced this year. Recognizing how far you've come. And making the decisions. So innocence, inner child, and then love. It's time to really start loving your inner child. 1, 2, 3, 4. Celebrating them for who they are, for the quirkiness, for the light, for the magic, for the wonder. Patience and support in the reverse. This to me is really investing in yourself. What messages do you have for us? What support from the oceans of Mama Gaia are being offered to us here? I feel like this is like we need to turn this. Very much this energy of like turning the wheel, letting go, opening yourself up. You're building, right? You're building that life. You're being in the experience of loving the excitement of it could happen and being open, just opening yourself up. Moving forward. You gotta give yourself permission to move forward. Let it go. Hi. Okay. Yes. It's very much this energy of like, hi. Can you get off the, thank you. And I miss Lexi. Literally like, let it go. If they want to, they will. Let them show up. You do you for you. Love your life. Build your dreams. Embrace what you're doing. You literally have turn away. It's not what you want. And then memories. So turning away from those stories, allowing yourself to be this person over here. Because you're not this person over here holding on to the pain or the sadness, or you got recognition, decisions, free spirit, and relaxation with communication in the reverse. So recognition for just how far you've come, because you're not that same person anymore. So you're meeting yourself in all of those stories. What are the stories that you've told yourself over and over and over and over and over again? Even with this Soul's Truth, the card that's right on top says, what excuses am I making right now? And this is the one that got like stuck as I was pulling the deck out. So it's really looking at that, right? And then bringing in the recognition for yourself to make those decisions, because you're not that same person anymore. It's time to really sit and reflect and go, okay, what am I currently experiencing in my life? What is all happening? And how can I move through what is being presented to me so that I can actually allow myself to be the free spirit that I came here to be? And relax. Enjoy the journey rather than checking off checklists. Be in the moments, because the only moment that is real is the here and now. But you have to be open to that communication. Breathe in that free spirit. Allow your soul to dance. Allow your light to shine. Give yourself permission. Dreaming. And then mystery. All right. What is the closing message that you have for us? It's a friendship at the bottom of the deck. Building new friendships, building new connections. Hope. Believe in the impossible. It's looking at it rather than looking at the energy of like, what if I fail? Giving yourself the space to recognize the energy of, what if I fly? Trusting your inner knowing. Because you are the magic. It's time for you to recognize it. It's time for you to really bring that energy back into, my wholeness is found within me. And give yourself permission to build, right? You're building the empire. You're creating the foundations. You're stepping forward. Even though this externally is going to change, it's always forever changing. In here is also forever changing. And now you're doing so with intention. Now you're doing so from a space of, I am the light in my own life. I am the co-creator. And I get to get excited about what's to come. And giving myself permission to be in that space, to love myself, to love the journey, to get excited about the connections I'm creating, the friendships, the magic, the trusting the process. being where you are, right? And reflecting. So you're learning how to be in that recognition. Trust in your magic. You are the hope. Right? Hoping isn't sitting on the sidelines wishing and waiting. What you're doing is you're giving energy to the best possible outcome and trusting that you have that abundance within you. Shine your light, own your power. Give yourself permission to be seen. Love yourself. Choose yourself. And stop putting other people above you. Okay, well that is too many. This one definitely needs to come out though. There we go. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? And where am I called to use my voice right now? Alright, what else do we got going on? From whom can I release my judgment right now? And where can I ask for more help in my life? What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? And am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up in my life? So first and foremost, am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Today, your soul is asking you to ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. You gotta allow yourself to step into what you desire and really ask, like, am I living the life that I wish to live for me? Not because it's what other people want for me. It's not because what I'm conditioned, right? I'm actually building this life for me. What does it mean for me to wake up and love my life every day? to be in gratitude, to be in appreciation and celebration, to be in abundance? Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. So that's the thing, when you share your experiences, when you reflect on how far you've come, when you reflect on your growth and your expansion, right? Your soul, giving your soul permission to be seen, to be loved, to be celebrated. And that really happens when you allow yourself to let go of judgment. Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. The thing to remember is, like, every single human being that is walking this earth right now is experiencing life from their own perceptions for the first time, right? Like, yes, okay, we have past lives and different souls and experiences and all of that kind of stuff, but at the same time, like, they still have their own perceptions, their own lessons, their own experiences. So your soul today is asking you to look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. Every human has their own experiences, their own lessons, their own paths and journeys that they are meant to walk down. And when we give ourselves permission to let that stuff go, when we let go of feeling like they need to fit some type of story, and we open ourselves up to communication, right? Relax. Like, sometimes it's like things aren't as bad as you may perceive them to be. You're not a complete fucked up failure. You're not horrible. You are actually a really good, positive person. It's just, where are you negating yourself? Or being able to look at it and be like, okay, if this is what I'm experiencing in this life, what is my soul asking to learn? And where am I being invited to let go? Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment, hey, there's that judgment card again. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Brené Brown. So until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. So today your soul is asking you to ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. I ask for what I want, and I am open to receiving it. You have to give yourself permission to witness and receive, like letting it all go. You're never going to make it through your entire life never needing help in some way, shape, or form. And I mean, if you're creating a story around asking that for that help, then you yourself are creating an emotional attachment to not feeling worthy, while also like holding on to the dense heavy. Whereas reframing that narrative of like, it takes really great strength to ask for help and to be seen in that vulnerability and to witness the positivity of what it is that you're manifesting. What are you attracting, right? Am I getting enough rest? And like restful rest, the Four of Swords, having that disconnect, that unwind, the disengaging from old ways, right? Creating a nighttime routine so that you can come back into your own space, coming back into your own energy. Am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? So this to me is really like self-care. Taking those rest days when you need them, meeting them in those spaces. You are the asset. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you are getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today, your soul is asking you to take a bath, put on some lavender essential oils, go to bed ridiculously early, and give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra: the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. So this is filling your own soul cup. This is putting yourself first. You got to rejuvenate your own needs. Come on. Will you come in? There you go. Right? This is allowing yourself to be in that space, to take those breaks. Hello, Lexi Butt. Hi. You realize Mommy is working right now, right? It's a good thing everybody loves you. We appreciate you. But allowing yourself, right? And like rejuvenating your soul. Sitting in silence and just being in your own space. Taking your hands and placing them over your heart and leaning into the gratitude. Celebrating the life that you get to create, the love that you get to shine, the the power that you get to share, because you're giving yourself permission to move forward, to celebrate, to recognize that you are the magic, and trusting your own inner knowing. And we close it out with, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. So this week, you're being invited to really sit with that. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. So a belief at the end of the day is just a thought that you keep thinking. So if you want to change your experience, you have to really bring into awareness, like, what are those thoughts? And that's where meditation comes into play. That's where, mindfulness journaling comes into play. It's becoming boards, really sitting and visualizing, breathing, allowing yourself to upgrade your life. Because here's the thing, you can't give your energy to wanting a better life while holding on to all of that pain and struggle of the past. You gotta ask yourself, right? Like, what is it that I'm telling myself every day? What am I giving my energy to? And am I giving my energy into this space of like, oh my God, and I have to do this, and want, and everything like that? Or are you giving your energy to gratitude for how you get to show up and what is happening right at the moment? And if you're in a space of a dismantling, allowing yourself to lean into that dismantling, lean into the discomfort, lean into the messy, lean into the fucked up, because what you're doing is allowing yourself to rebuild the story, rebuild the narrative, give yourself that voice, and get really clear on what it is that your soul wants. Are you giving your energy to that? Are you really actually opening yourself up to even receive it? Because if you want something, first and foremost, you have to recognize that you're coming at it from a space of I do not have, which is lack and limitation. And so embodying that energy of it already is, claiming it, owning it, it is done, it is there, and I just get to be open to receiving it, to step into that experience, to celebrate the expansion, and to be like, yes, I'm excited to build these things, to show up, to give my energy to my own dreams, my light, my radiancy, what it is that I'm creating for me. Loving myself, celebrating myself, because I get to be in my truth. You're building the Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at everything that you've previously created, and you're taking all of the pieces that resonate with you, and you're building something even greater over here. And you're allowing yourself to let go, but be the free spirit. Allow the soul to shine, to flourish. Trust your inner knowing and recognize that you are the magic. You are the light. And you do have the power to show up differently. Because you're moving away from this old story, this old narrative. You're stepping into that new beginning, right? The Fool. You're literally the Fool to the 10 of Wands in the reverse. You're letting go of the burden. You're letting go of allowing the stories from your past to burden the future that you get to create. I love you. I'm proud of you. Continue building. Continue meeting yourself in the depths of that darkness, in those spaces. Meet yourself in your messy bits. And if you need to book a session, if you're feeling the call to connect, know that my heart is open and I'm here to hold space for you. As you know, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, discard the rest. If you would like to book a personalized reading, the link will be in the description. And I love and appreciate you all. Have an amazing and beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow for your Wellness Wednesday. It is going to be a pre-recorded because I have a class that I'm in. So I will be learning all day, which is kind of super exciting. And also kind of refreshing some stuff, which is also exciting. I'm doing my waxing and lamination and brow lifting tinting course or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm doing something for the salon to learn extra stuff. So that's very exciting. All sorts of different things. It's kind of really funny because that shit is all kind of blowing up, and it's interesting because I'm aware of it and I hold no emotional attachments to it, which is kind of my own, whoa, look at me growing moment of recognition and realization. So I love you all. Have an amazing and beautiful day, and I will see you live on Thursday for your Thankful Thursday Inner Child Healing and Reiki. I am going to, with the new Demega Flow coming out, I am going to make some shifts and changes, not to the timings, but to how we do things, and the different classes and stuff. I'm also going to be putting out a poll to see kind of where you're at. What are some things that you guys want to learn? Where do you want to go? Different things. And yeah, so I love and appreciate you all. Have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.